Eagle. The history of the noble Galliano family, from ancient origins to the southern realms and beyond. The history of the Galliano family unfolds between Roman history and medieval nobility, a lineage whose roots are embedded in the very etymology of their name. Rooster. The origins of the name and the speaking symbol. The surname Galliano, with the variants Gagliano and Galiani, derives from the Late Latin personal name Gallianus, which is linked to Gallus, meaning both rooster and inhabitant of Gaul. This ancient origin is reinforced by a curious connection to the Roman emperor of the 3rd century AD, Publius Licinius Egnatius Gallianus. This Latin root is unmistakably manifested in the most common coat of arms, the 3 rampant roosters on a silver field, a perfect example of a canting arme, or arme parlante, that visually translates the surname into nobility. Shield. Heraldry, the prestige of the eagle and the rooster. The Galiano family is distinguished in heraldry by the use of one of the most prestigious symbols in medieval Europe, the Imperial Black Eagle. The most significant coat of arms is, in fact, fess, the chief of gold, with a spread eagle of black, and below, of silver, with 3 rampant roosters of black, fess, the chief or, charged with an eagle displayed sable, and the base Argent, charged with 3 roosters bold sable. The Imperial Eagle attests to a direct connection, a concession, or a high recognition of loyalty from the Holy Roman Empire, certifying the antiquity and high rank of the house. Over the centuries, other branches of the surname have developed coats of arms that include the tower, a symbol of a fiefdom, or the rampant lion flanked by the Angevin lily, or fleur-de-lis, indicating ties to the French dynasty reigning over southern Italy. The lily of France, Angevin fleur-de-lis, is the symbol of the Angevin dynasty that ruled the kingdom of Naples for centuries. Families that include the lily in their coat of arms do so to indicate a specific service or a fief granted by the Angevin sovereigns, suggesting a branch with strong connections to the court of Naples. History and branches in the Kingdom of Naples. The House of Galliano was not only a landowning family but also held positions of high nobility and military service across various kingdoms. The Galliano family held notable roles throughout the South, Mezzogiorno, united under the banner of the Kingdom of Naples, later the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies. Campania and Polvica. The most titled branch is that of the Marquesses of Polvica, which incorporated the Imperial Eagle into its coat of arms and intermarried with other illustrious families. The Galliano family obtained one of its most prestigious titles in the Kingdom of Naples, linking their name to the fief of Polvica, a hamlet located inland north of the city of Naples, in the current Chiano-Polvica area. The title Marquis of Polvica was first granted in 1752. The Maori intervention, the Polvica fief, after various transfers, from the Salernitano, to the Salinas, to the de Aloisio, and the many families, was purchased by the Marquesses Maori around 1761. The transition to the Galliano, the direct link between the title and the Galliano family, was consolidated through a marriage union and succession. Historical records cite key figures of this branch. Nicola Galliano, registered as the Marquis of Polvica. Elvira Galliano in Sambier San Severino, daughter of the aforementioned Nicola Galliano and Mariana Mauro, she obtained official recognition of the title of Marchioness of Polvica with royal letters patent dated March 1, 1896, thus consolidating the Galliano/Maori dynastic line in the title.
This branch, often cited in sources as the Galliani Parthenopean Marquesses, is a clear example of southern Italian nobility, established in an area of strategic interest near the kingdom's capital. Puglia. Apulia. The family is deeply rooted in Puglia, with branches documented since the 16th century in the Taranto-Salento area, in cities like Oria, Martina Franca, and Taranto. Calabria, the southern hinge. The presence of the Galliano family is also confirmed in Calabria, particularly in the province of Catanzaro and the Vibo area, such as Pizzoni, since the 17th century. Members of this offshoot distinguished themselves in various fields, from art to entrepreneurship, confirming Calabria's role as a hinge for this house between the Kingdom of Naples and Sicily. Gaeta, the presence of Galliano families in Gaeta, the last continental fortress of the Kingdom of Naples, makes a link to the Campanian branches of Palvica plausible, given the strategic importance of the city and the mobility of noble lineages within the kingdom. Noble mobility, noble and titled families like the Galliano marquises of Palvica often had scattered possessions, economic interests, or held administrative and military positions throughout the kingdom. It was not uncommon for cadet branches to settle in key cities like Gaeta, the site of a fortress and an important diocese.
The Galliano family beyond borders, Spain. The spread of the Galliano family also extends beyond the Italian peninsula. In Spain, we find the Alcala Galliano branch. This branch gave rise to prominent figures like the admiral and explorer Dionisio Alcala Galliano, after whom overseas islands are named. The Spanish coat of arms, although noble, often uses the rampant lion, adapting to Iberian heraldry. The lineage in the New World, exploration and immigration. The history of the Galliano family is projected onto world maps and immigration records in two distinct but equally important ways. The Age of Exploration, Spain and Canada. The Spanish branch, known as Alcala Galliano, forever linked the family name to cartography and discovery. Dionisio Alcala Galliano was an eminent Spanish military officer, cartographer, and explorer of the 18th century. Galliano Island, Canada in his honor, an island in the southern Gulf Islands of British Columbia bears the name Galliano Island, a lasting tribute to Spanish discoveries in the Northwest Pacific. The 20th century exodus, United States and Latin America. Parallel to nobility and exploration, the Galliano surname is an integral part of the history of mass Italian immigration. United States, many Gallianos, particularly from southern Italy, landed at Ellis Island, settling in cities like New York, and with a strong presence in the neighborhoods of Brooklyn, becoming a pillar of Italo-American communities. Latin America, migratory branches extended strongly to South America, contributing to shaping the modern identity of nations like Argentina and also Paraguay, where the Galliano surname is present and documented among the descendants of Italian families.
From the towers of Gaeta and the fiefs of Palvica, to the maps of British Columbia, all the way to the neighborhoods of Brooklyn and the pampas of Paraguay, the history of the Galliano family is a testament to loyalty, honor, and strength, fidelitas honor et vis, a heritage that continues to live on through every branch of the house, in every corner of the world.